Let's talk about Days Gone, and hopefully this game is coming out this year rather than 2018, but I'm guessing more realistic, probably 2018. So I didn't know that this game was being made by Bend Studios, and if you do not know who Bend Studios is, they're the guys that made the original Siphon Filters back on the PS1, and those are really good games. But more importantly, they have made some great games in recent years. They made a fantastic Siphon Filter game on the PSP. It was a third-person shooter with stealth mechanics. It was basically Mission Impossible in your hands. And what was nice is, with some of the control frustrations with the PSP, they were able to have excellent shooting, cover mechanics, lots of fun, a fun story. It was a fantastic game. And then on top of that, for the Vita, they launched the console with Uncharted, Golden Abyss, which was a very good Uncharted game. And being that it was a different studio than Naughty Dog, they were still able to capture that magic of the series, especially with all the dialogue playing off each other with the characters. I really enjoyed that. The only thing that was just a little weird with that Uncharted game is that there was a bunch of shoe-in mechanics because the Vita could do all these different things, so they kind of implemented those things in there as a tech demo, but as a game, wholly, being a third-person shooter and a really good story, Golden Abyss was great. So being that Bend Studios is making this new game, I'm really excited for this. They're very capable, great storytellers, and great at their games, some really good polish. And even more awesome is we have the awesome Sam Witwer playing the main character in Days Gone. And yes, if you don't recognize that name, if you've played Star Wars The Force Unleashed, he's the main character. He's Starkiller. And guess what? I love that guy. I even remember seeing him in Battlestar Galactica. So it's awesome to see him here. Days Gone looks like it has that kind of brutal nature to it. You can see it from the brief fist fight that plays out in the demo at E3. And it definitely feels like it has elements of The Last of Us in it, even from the color palette, and a bit of Horizon Zero Dawn. And you know what? I'm not complaining because both those two games are really good. So if you're gonna take from games, you might as well take from the best. Days Gone seems to have some stealth mechanics in there. You got that special tall grass that video games like to have nowadays, where if you just dip your toe in the grass, no one's gonna be able to see you. And there's stealth attacks. And what's really awesome is you can, plant little bear traps for people, and I think that's great. And you have the magical infinite throwing rocks. Well, I don't know if they're infinite because I haven't played the game yet, but every good stealth game needs their throwing rocks so you can distract them. And what's cool is in the demo, Guy puts down the bear trap and then throws a rock over to where the bear trap is, leading an enemy into the trap. And what I think would be cool is if you can keep throwing rocks at the guy while he can't move in the bear trap. And I wonder if you can kill him after like 50 rocks. I think that'd be awesome, or just knock him out. So as a whole, I do think Days Gone does take from other games, but it looks like it's definitely making its own thing. It doesn't look like a blatant copy of anything else. The one thing that is really impressive with the game is just the amount of zombies that it can have on screen. It looks like something out of World War Z where they just kind of mob the screen like crazy people on Black Friday trying to get all the PlayStations and the Xboxes. That's essentially what they look like, and it's nuts. And it doesn't look like it stutters at all, so that's going to be a really cool mechanic and extremely intimidating because these zombies run. They will chase you, it looks like. They're going to come after you and take your PlayStation. So as of right now, we don't have a release date for the game, but I really am hoping that it's coming out sooner rather than later because it looks like a lot of fun. This looks like a game that I could sink a lot of hours into. I can't wait to kind of start delving into the mysteries of the story. I'm very much looking forward to this game. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments below. If you're looking forward to it, not really looking forward to it, let me know. And I want to say thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.